Hello Flossies! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Zan Lansettle and I'm the Crazy Band Lady Stitches here on Flosstube. I would like to welcome all my new subscribers. I want to thank you Janet Jabber and Trixie Tricycle. They mentioned my name, my channel last week, and I jumped up like 40 subscribers and I'm thankful. So we made it to 800 subscribers. So I'm going to do a giveaway in a little bit. So stay tuned for that. I am getting ready to go to Steel City Stitchers Retreat. Memphis Sarah E and I are leaving on Thursday morning. Let's pray that we get there. We get there by Friday because the weather is not going to cooperate. But I picked the flight I picked is to go in Detroit because I figured if anybody knows how to deal with snow, it would be the Detroit mechanics, whoever on the flight line or whatever. So that's why I picked going into Detroit instead of Dallas Fort Worth, because I heard nightmares about Dallas. So who knows what will happen, but we're going to bring our stitchy stuff, and we might just be stitching in the airport. I have no idea. So that's what we're doing. So today I'm going to show you my WIPs. I'm going to show you my my calendar, my book of days. I did really well this month, filling out what I'm stitching. I did good on my WIP GO board, and the new WIP GO board numbers have been picked, so I'm going to show you those. I'm going to show you what I'm taking with me on my trip, which of course I've already picked out way more than I should take, but I don't know. And I have a little bit of stitchy, well, I have a lot of stitchy kindness actually. And then I'll show you what I've done this month, the past 2 weeks, because the last time I videoed was on the 15th of the month. So today is January 30th. I don't know if I've already said that, so let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So I'm going to show you my book of days, because I'm really proud of how I've kept up with it. So here's my book of days. Done really good. So here we are. I filled it all out pretty much. I think I've done really well. The WIP GO picks for January were Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful and 19 Christmas Rules. So right now I'm just going to show you those two to show you what I've done. I kind of hit a little snafu on my Christmas rules. I didn't like the fabric, y'all. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I know my whole last video was me teeter-tottering on should I change it? Should I stop? I said I was telling y'all it's okay to stop, and then toward the end I'm like, I don't know, should I stop and started find another fabric? Well, I found another fabric. So I did do that, and here's my Be Your Kind of Beautiful. So alright, so let's do Christmas rules first. Here's I have it in my little Christmas creative.country.girl bag. Here's the Christmas rules. It's by Primrose Cottage. So I was doing it on this fabric right here, and I liked how it looked. It's just the fabric is the weave in here is just loose, so if I kind of pull, I stitch in hand, so I kind of pull tight, and it would I don't know, just pull through. And someone suggested me put on Q-snap, and I mean, I guess I could have, and I might do that later on and do it for somebody else maybe. So I went to my L&S and I found me some different fabric. I was doing it on 18 count Floba oatmeal, so now I'm doing it on 32 count Belfast raw linen, and I love it. So I had gotten my 5 days in, or 4 days in, there's my card. And there's the days that I worked on it. So I'd worked 4 days on it, and then I restarted and did 3. So, I mean, I'm going to count it as I got 5, because I'm just going to count it as I got 5 days. That's what I'm doing on my WIP GO board, is 5 days on whatever's pulled is good for me. So, there's that. And I'm doing the call for, it's Gentle Arts and DMC. Those are the colors. So I'm doing what's called for. And I love it. Did I add something on here? No, I did call for. Okay, so there's that one. And see, I had it marked like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in a bucket. And if I decide to pull something during the month, you know, the next 11 months, I'm going to pull my old WIPs that I've worked on for my WIP GO and do some more stitching on it like that. So there's that one. Alright, so here's number 2 that was pulled, and it's called Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. And it's by the Tiny Modernist. And I did pretty good on this, I think. I mean, I did get my days in there. Let me see. Let me get my little card. I got these cards from Janet Jabber. If you message her, she'll send them to you. So I did get 5 days on this one. I kind of want to work on this today and finish up one of the little flowers. So here we go. Look at it. I got this little rooster done yesterday, and the butterfly the other day. And I want to finish this flower, and it matches this flower right here. And look at it. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. I don't know if I told the story. My grandmother used to wake us up in the morning. I live with my grandmother. I don't know if y'all know that. But I live with my grandmother, and she used to she would say, you know, she would sing, rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. And then, if we didn't get up, she would do the cock-a-doodle-doo. She'd go, cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle. Nobody wants to get up like that. I mean, I'd get up like that right now if my grandmother could be here. Yes, ma'am, I would. But, anyway, that's why when I saw this chart, I was like, I gotta do this chart. And actually, I did I don't know if y'all have ever heard this. I did a walk to Emmaus and weekend, and then they asked me to do a talk one time, and I did a talk on my grandmother waking us up to that, you know, rise and shine, and singing cock-a-doodle-doo. Sorry, I digress. Anywho, so I got that done. So I'm pretty proud of working on my WIPs. Alright, another thing that I did, I am doing the Tomato Tuesday on Tuesdays. That's what I'm stitching on Tuesdays. Anything with a tomato in it. And that's with the proper stitcher. And then on Wednesdays, Miss Creative.country.girl and I are doing Wildflower Wednesday. So I'm going to show you my Tomato Tuesdays. I have 2 of them going. So I worked on this a little bit on a few Tuesdays. So I got my tomato. Let's see. Well, let me show you the chart. Here's the chart. Which I can get this done if I just, because it ain't much to it. So I finished my tomato, and maybe I showed you this last time. I can't remember. I think I had just done a little bit. I didn't finish the whole tomato, but I finished the tomato on this. And then I picked up, which I'm going to keep this out because I'm going to keep working on these on Tuesdays. Then my other Tomato Tuesday that I have is Counting is Hard with Luminous Fiber Arts. I worked on this one night and I am almost done with this one. So it wouldn't take much. I did a lot on this. I think I the spool and the I did the hard, and then this little right here. So I'm almost done with that. I just have to do the needle and the thread, and then I'm done. And so, is there a button I gotta sew it? No. Oh, and then the little pins that are up here. So I'm almost done with this. I just need to finish this. So I'm pretty proud of that. Got that almost done. So I don't know what's going on outside. Every time I get to videoing, I hear a bunch of mess going on outside. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, what else did I stitch this week? I didn't stitch that. Okay, what is this? Okay, here is my, oh no, that's going to be my start. I'm taking that with me. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, so here's my, this is actually, this that I'm doing on my Wildflower Wednesdays is actually on my WIP GO board. It's WIP GO number 11, but I went on and I'm still going to stitch on it during on Wednesdays. And then hopefully by the time it gets called, I'll be almost done with it. But anyway, it is the Wildflowers by the Blue Flower. And I'm doing on 14 count Ada. And I'm doing the DMC. And I can't find my original card. So don't know what happened to my original card. But anyway, here's the chart. I saw Sarah Ann can stitch. I mean, Elizabeth Ann can stitch. I don't know why I keep doing that. And do this. And I just loved it. So here's my progress. It's a little more colorful now. So I'm filling in the flowers. I had done the vine this summer. And then now I'm filling in the flowers. So it's a good little stitch. So that's my Wildflower Wednesday. Hope I'm not going too fast. So, and this is my bag is from my Creative Country Girl. She makes these bags. I know she's about to post some more bags for sale because she showed me some that she's making. So check with her on her website. And let's see. Okay. I have a new start. Okay. I showed y'all my bag. In my Creative Country Girl bag. Okay. I finally got, alright, I had this chart. I bought it when I was in Utah. Consider the Lilies. And this was just I saw, Lynne with Forbidden Fiber show her fabric and her start on it. Which she's 2 pages in. And I loved her fabric. I said, I want to stitch it on the fabric that you're doing. So she dyed me some fabric. And here's my start. The fabric is Meadow. And it's 28 count Casio linen. And on this one, I'm going to have to use a hoop. So I got this one from Michael's. I'm really looking into, I really want to get a floor stand. I was watching the Handwork Maniac. I met her at Utah. She's really sweet. And I like watching her show, Handwork Maniac. And I went back and watched a show where she showed her stand that she sits in. And she has back trouble and neck trouble, which I'm having neck trouble. I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. So I really would like to get a stand that I could sit in my lap where I don't have to look down, that I can stitch like with it up a little bit. So I'm looking into getting one of those stands that she has. They're kind of expensive, but if it'll help my neck, whatever will help my neck, I'm ready to do. So here is, well, here's my fabric. Can y'all see it? Hope y'all can see how pretty it is. I should have ironed it. But can you see the little blue and the brown and the green in it? But there's my start. I start in the left-hand corner. So this is, I'm going to make this. Somebody else has a Sunday stitch. I can't remember who it is. Y'all probably know. Y'all probably have heard these people. And I'm going to make this my Sunday stitch. And it's Consider the Lilies by Heartstring Samplery. Look at it. Oh, y'all can see how pretty this is. Love it. Woo. So, but I'm not used to having all this I'm not used to having all this fabric to deal with, to wrestle with. So, I got to figure out a better way. Anyway, putting it on the hoop helped. Which, I mean, it'd be hard to stitch in hand with all this extra fabric. I know this is way more fabric than I need, but, you know, you just don't know. And you would not want to, I don't want to cut it off and then not have enough. So, anyway, there is my new start. And I don't even know when I gotta write it down. I know I put it on. Oh, I made this in memory in memory of one of my good friends. Her mother-in-law passed away this past, I think it was Tuesday night, and or Tuesday. And she worked for our local cleaners. Well, she owned the cleaners, and she helped me many years. I was a uniform mom for our high school band where my son was in. Well, he was in it 4 years, and I stayed on 2 more years. So, and they have white pants, a lot of white with band uniforms. Is kind of crazy, but she kept them clean, and I could call her and she would do anything I needed for her to do. I mean, she's just one of the good people. She was a good person. And I loved her, and I know she knows I loved her because I spent a lot of time with her those 4 years. Well, 6 years. Well, 4, 5, 6 years I was doing the uniforms and went by and saw her a lot. Anyway, Miss Purser was a good person. So I did this. I'm doing this stitch in memory of her. And it's going to be my Sunday stitch. Okay, so let's see. What else? Let's see. Okay, let's talk about 800 subscribers. If you would like to be in a drawing for the 800 subscriber, I'm giving away this Winter Rose Manor. Because I just don't think I'm not going to stitch it. I'm just not going to stitch it. So, I know somebody out there would love to have this. And I have 3, I looked and I have 3 of the flosses. So, these 3 flosses are going to go with it. And if you want to do Winter Rose Manor, just put Rose. Just type Rose in the comments or whatever, and then my next Flosstube I'll do the random picker, which randomly picks creative.country.girl. Okay, so there's that. Let's get on to, okay, here's what I'm taking with me, y'all. Let's talk about, all right, I'm gonna take one of my, let's just talk about WIP Go. Hold on. I hope my thing's not moving. Where's my WIP Go board? All right, here's my WIP Go. All right. February WIP Go picks have been pulled, and it was 5 Widget Stitchy Stars and 17 Which is So She Did. Okay. So I am going to take Stitchy Stars with me because it's an easy little stitch. I'm going to show you where I'm at on Stitchy Stars. I changed the colors. Here's Stitchy Stars by It's So Emma and Fat Quarter Shop. And I changed the colors. I'm doing the red, white, and navy. But then I did this yellow 973 and this blue, the 996. I switched out the pink and the turquoise. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah. The pink is now yellow, and that blue is now where the turquoise color was. So here's where I'm at so far. And I'm going to stitch this. Probably in the airport and stuff, if I can see it. I should be able to see it. Do I have my card in here? Oh, I need to start me a card. Do I not have a card on this? I need to start me a card on this. I can go back. I know I started it back in May. So I'm going to take this. This is one of my stitches I'm taking with me. Alright, here is So She Did. I'm not taking this with me, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it and have it out ready. And I've only got like a little bitty start on that. So there's where I am. But this is my, this is going to be one of my stitches for February. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up in the den underneath my coffee table, and it'll be just there ready. Okay, so I'm taking Stitchy Stars with me on this retreat weekend. And let's see. Yeah, I'm not taking that. Alright, y'all seen me doing I'm cutting it down right now. Okay, I'm doing this, this little Teresa Kogert stitch for my soul sister, Tammy Blaylock. And let's see where I'm at. And I'm doing it on Ada, so that should be a good little easy stitch. I started this right after my surgery when I was able to start stitching. I was just checking the waters. And I have it in my this little bag that Tammy made me. So I'm taking this. So that's 2 things I'm taking. Okay, I'm taking this. I started this, the Scarlet House. It's a red sampler. And that's how far I am. I'm going to take this with me. Because letters are, that's not very hard. I'm just trying to, taking this. And I'm probably going to put this in that bag right there and not take this envelope. So I'm taking that. So that's, alright, that's 3. Which I said I was only going to take 3 things with me. But, alright. And I think I'm going to take, I was looking, when I was pulling my things out, I was like, where's 16? Well, here's 16. 16, let's see, let's make sure. Yeah, this is my happy place, which I didn't have a bag for this. Well, I do now. This is my happy place by the Star. I must like the Scarlet House because this is another one. So this would be an easy stitch to me, I think. Doing them scissors and just doing some fill-in. So, I'm going to take this one, and it's on Ada too. So, I've already got the little sunflower done. That was a fun little get to going. This Ada was, I bought it at Shepherd's Bush. It's Ada, it's 16 count legacy. So, I just happen to have that in my stash, and that's where I pulled that from. Alright, so I'm going to take that because I think that'd be a quick little stitch. And then I'm going to take a new start. So Tammy just sent me this bag, and I love it. Look at it. It's so cute. I'm going to show you the other things she sent me. She was making her some bags and then made me one so we could, I don't know. She's just She's a good friend to me. Anyway, let's see. Tammy Blaylock and I are going to be going to Stitchcon in June, and we're rooming together in Stitchcon again this year. So we're going to weekend A. Man, I lost my my Stitchcon mask. I'm really upset about it. That's like the only mask that I really am upset that I lost it. So, anywho, let me take off these little things. Alright, my new start at Steel City Stitchers Retreat this weekend is going to be my first owl forest embroidery. And it's the hummingbirds. I love it. So, I'm doing it on this ice blue Belfast 32 count linen. I probably need to bring me a hoop, which I'm fixing to show y'all some stuff that I got at a estate sale that one of my friends called me, and they have moved her parents into assisted living, and she called me and asked me did I want to come look at the stuff before they have an estate sale, because her mom was a stitcher. And I said, well, of course, I appreciate you thinking about me. So I got some quilt stuff. I'll show you in my next video the quilt stuff. And a whole box of like frames, the wooden scrolls. I don't know how many it is. I need to get in there and figure it out. But, so I did. Oh. And all this. What in the world? And she has them all bobbinated and everything, y'all. And there's some Kreinik in there. And she told me just take it. Thank you, Melissa. And look at that. I'm guessing it's every DMC floss. She's got numbers on the top. She's got them in there by number. And, wow. Wow. Wowza, wowza. I really appreciate her thinking about me. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else. Did I do any of this? I didn't do any more on that. I don't think I'm taking anything else. I don't want to take this. I want to take that. Anyway, okay. Alright, let me show you what creative.country.girl sent me. Let me show y'all. I have a finish. I started this and I finished it. Can y'all see how cute? Alright. I started it and I thought it was a different count and I had to cut off the side and stitch in the bottom, but I mean, I don't know. I think it looks good, but I mean, it was tricky sewing right there. And this it's a free pattern from that website, The World in Stitches. So you go to that website and I found this on, I was on Pinterest or something and I found it there. So, and I had this little frame that I got it for like $2.99 and I just stuck it in here. So, this was a birthday start for my daughter. She turned 24 on January 22nd. So I started it on her birthday and I finished it like the day or two after. So I love it. It was kind of tricky. I did mess up on a little bit, but I don't think you can tell. I don't think you can tell where I messed up. I know where I messed up, but nobody's gonna know. But I love it. Anyway, and I love all this floss. I just can't believe all that floss. Anyway, okay. I'm not going to say, you know what, anywho. Okay, so Tammy, Creative Country Girl, sent me this Lizzie Kate. She had, I don't know if she had two or she just wanted to do it. She sent me this out of, I guess, a box, fat quarter shop box. It's a minty green opalescent. She sent me, I don't think I showed you all this, right? She sent me this cross stitch book. I don't want to make sure it. She sent me this. I don't think I showed you all this yet. She sent me the DMC. She has the one with the real floss, and so she sent me this one, so it can help me look for colors whenever I want to look up a color. She sent me this bag, and that's what I put the heart in while I was stitching. She sent me this. It's so cute. So, oh, and I love this little bag. Ugh! Did y'all see the Fat Quarter Shop cross stitch, December cross stitch month? It was the deer. It was the deer. I love it. I love that. Last year was the deer, was the quilt with that fabric, and I loved it. Look at this. Woo! And this little cute thing. Love it. And look at this one, y'all. It's got animals playing instruments. Who wouldn't love that? Look. So cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And that is all my Stitchy haul from Miss Creative Country Girl. I think she gave me some stickers too right here. She gave me a little thing of stickers. There's those. Put those right there. My girlfriend, my other girlfriend, Abby, went to Goodwill, and she said, I got these hoops for you. I don't know if you can use them for anything. And I was like, okay, well, what? And I was like, she come bringing these big hoops in. I was like, well, I think these are for quilting, like when you're doing, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a 23-inch hoop. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking it's for when you did hand quilting, like hand stitching on a quilt, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I love them. I'll just hang them up on the wall or something for right now. I don't know. I don't know. You never know. I might need them for something someday. It's 2 hoops. So, there you go. Thank you, Abby. And she found, let's see, she found those, and then she found this quilt top. So, I'll do something with it for her. It's a pretty good top. You can tell it's like old clothes or something. It's somebody's old clothes. I mean, that's what my grandmother used to make some out of their old clothes if they weren't going to use no more. So, thank you, Abby, for thanking me. But she's always picking up stuff, too, at the antique style. Oh, gosh. Those hoops went flying. Oh, and here's another one. She found this one, too. I don't know what's going on with this one. It's kind of like the same thing. I don't know what I'll do with it. I probably can make it like a bag out of that or something. I'll do something with that. Okay, let me show you. I want to show you this one little thing. And look on my Instagram. Go join if you want to. if you like my channel, please like and subscribe here, and then go to Instagram and like, request to be my, you know, subscriber or friend or whatever. I'm going to show you at this estate sale that I went to, her mama had did this. It was a nativity scene, okay, and it had 5 parts to it. One big one, which was the nativity scene with the angel on top, and then the wise men, and then the animals. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So they're keeping that in their family. I don't know where they're gonna. She said she had someone she was gonna give it to hang up in their house. I think her mother-in-law. But anyway, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna post a picture of that on my Instagram. So go over there and like and subscribe so you can see that, because it's just beautiful. Anytime I try to add pictures here, like to the end, it changes my video to be small screen, and I don't know why it does that. I did take it long ways, so I might try to add it at the end of this, and see if it works. I don't know. But anyway, her mama had made this little bitty quilt, and I just love it. I love it. But I told her, I said, look, and she paper pieced it. It's all still, I gotta pull the paper off before I quilt it, but I told her, I said, no, I'll take it, but I'm gonna hold it, because her son, John Michael, you know, he's not dating me. He's like my Jenna. And actually, my daughter and her son went to private school together for a few years. So, but actually, her and she remembered my name. Like, I went to every school in Memphis, because my family moved around, but before I started living with my grandmother, that's a whole nother story. But she remembered me, that I went to school with her, which was so crazy. But anyway, I said, no, look, I will make this into a baby blanket for John Michael whenever we need a baby blanket. And I will do that for you. So I'm going to put that up somewhere safe and put her name on it in case I'm not here to do it. I'll say give back to her. I know that sounds crazy, but you know, I'm trying to plan ahead. But anyway, she just did there's just all kinds of stuff in here that she did. I mean, just all kinds of beautiful stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to figure out something to do with it. Might make in some bags. I don't know. Anyway, that was a good, cool thing yesterday. And then this box of all these little scroll rods, the rods, and so I just got to figure out how to put them together. I could take them up to Stitchers and get them to help me. I know they can figure it out. So, and then, yeah. And I think I'm going to take this hoop with me to put that one thing in. And this little bitty hoop. Little oval hoop. And this little hoop. And this is a, hold tie. I don't know what that means. Okay, so there's that. And then there's just a whole box of cross stitch stuff over here. Okay, I guess, let's see, we're 30. I did that fast. Okay, let me show y'all one other little thing I got in the mail. Well, I got 2 other things in the mail. Look what I got. I hit that button as soon as Black Needle Society Vault went live, and I went and got this little book that was in the it was in their Christmas Advent, and it's a Christmas Carol book, and then in between here there's different cross stitch Like, that's by Hello from Liz Matthews, Ball Humbug. And let's see, Raise Your Eyes to the Blessed Star by Heartstring Samplery. It's just cool. And then in between here is the Christmas Carol story. I just think that's so cool. I don't know how they did that. I mean, it's just really cool. And then at the bottom it tells you who all the charts are. But that was the one thing that I saw in that box that I was really wanting, and as soon as I went live, I clicked yes, yes, yes. Okay, what else do I need to tell y'all? So I started Consider the Lilies on the 26th, Wednesday 26th. And I worked on it 2 days. I didn't tell y'all that. So I worked on it 2 days. I need to fill out me a stitch card for that, to keep up with that. Here's another thing I got in the mail. I put in a bid for this. Belden Quarternelli silk. It is number 9076. And it's a real pretty green. I don't know if you can see how green that is. It's a pretty green. Anyway, I'm thinking I want to do a sampler in that. I don't know which one yet, but I'm going to start trying to collect this color, and then maybe the darker color. There's another darker color. Here's the dark color. I like this color too. This is 9135. So there's 2 greens. Let's see. I don't have another green, but I have those 2. And I just put in another, I'd gotten a bidding war with somebody. And hopefully there's that color. I think I can order, I already saw a place where I can order another spool of that. I really don't know how much I need because I don't know what sampler I'm going to do with it. And let's see what else. Okay, plans. My plan is I'm going to get some stitching done, hopefully, at Steel City Stitchers Retreat. Hopefully Memphis TN and I make it there on time. Pray for us. And, oh yeah, and I'm excited because Almond MnMs is going to be there. I didn't know that until last week. We were all chit-chatting and she asked me something about it. I was like, I didn't know you were coming. She said, yeah. So she actually, the hummingbird, the Al Forestry hummingbird, I'm going to do it in her silks. So she's bringing me a conversion, a color conversion. So I'm doing that. I forgot to tell y'all that. I'm doing it in her silks. So I'm excited about that. Which I'd already ordered some from her, some silks, and hopefully some of them will match some of the stuff. And then I told her to just bring me the other colors and I'll pay her for it. So that's exciting. And okay, I've already, here's my book of days ready for February. And these stickers I told y'all that I used to have an Erin Condren and I used to buy stickers. Here's the sticker company that those stickers are. And I think she's still in business. I'm not sure. But it's 2 little bees. And I just, she makes them for Erin Condren. But, you know, I made it work for that book of days. I think it looks good. So, here you go. I'm ready to keep up with my stitching. I noticed a lot of people are putting, like, covering the F with a pretty sticker, but I don't know where they're getting those stickers. It might be that big sticker book. But I don't know. I don't have any big, cool, you know, letter. I need to pull out my scrapbook stuff. Like other people, I'm watching a lot of people and they say, well, I used to scrapbook. Well, I did too. And, so I have a bunch of scrapbook stickers that I might have some cool letters that I could cover up the first of the, you know, the month of the, you know, the month. So I guess that's it. The most exciting thing is, I don't know what this, oh goodness. I don't know, I know I didn't, I didn't tell y'all that on this, it was my first time using Sulky. And I used it was color 1147. Sorry, I'm not a good floss tuber. Anyway, did that come out? My nails. I went to go to the nail place and they are having their New Year celebration. So I have to go tomorrow and get my nails done. Anyway, first time using Sulky. I loved it. It was just awesome. Just cut the thread and go. So I understand the big deal about using Sulky thread. It was good. I don't know what this fabric is. Oh, this is Vintage Country Mocha. I think it's 28 count. But I'd stitched it on the reverse side. So, forgot to tell y'all that. Sorry, I was kind of trying to go really fast. I got to get ready here in a minute and go to the funeral home. And so, that's why I was kind of going fast here. And, let's see. One other update. That weekend that I did my last floss tube, I got all my WIPs, all my floss, all my charts into the X-Stitch Plus app. Okay, so here's my stats. I have 199 charts. I have, and 70 of those 199 charts, 16 are kitted with either floss or fabric or both. I'm not sure. And then, well, in my app it tells me because I noted everything in there. And then 54 are WIPs. Yes, my friends, I have 54 WIPs. Well, now I have 55 because I started this new Consider the Lilies. I need to go update my app. So, and I need to get good about doing that. Updating my app as I go. So, that's one of my goals. Is to keep up with my app. Going forward. So, don't forget. Giveaway. Say Rose in the comments. And then I'm going to do the random picker. And have a great weekend. If you got snow, enjoy your snow. I just hope that snow don't cause me to hang out in the Detroit, Michigan. I think it's Detroit, yeah. Airport for too long. So talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.